Get ready for the sound revolution. The multi-platinum producer BNYX is completely reshaping hip-hop with his debut compilation Genesis FM. We dive deep into how BNYX fused European dance rhythms with contemporary hip-hop and progressive metal bass undertones to create a sound unlike anything you've heard before. Discover the creative journey that led BNYX to collaborate with Yeat and Drake, and the sonic shifts that define this groundbreaking project.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the NFL landscape. There is serious hype swirling around Minnesota quarterback Drake Lindsay as he heads into the 2027 NFL Draft summer scouting season. We examine the growing skepticism surrounding his potential as a big riser and what the latest analysis says about his chances in the upcoming draft. In big news for community support, Ronald McDonald House, Orange County, celebrated a record-breaking 17th annual walk for kids, raising over $430,000 to support families with hospitalized children. We highlight the inspirational story of the Hill family and the incredible community effort that fueled this milestone event. Finally, we shift focus to the future of journalism. Kennedi Drake is poised to become the next voice in television news, graduating from the University of Southern Mississippi with honors and earning recognition as the Television Student Broadcaster of the Year. Find out how her journey through the Student Media Center prepared her to connect with communities and the incredible opportunities awaiting her at WLBT. Don't miss the rest of the news. Multi-platinum producer BNYX is fundamentally reshaping the hip-hop landscape through a unique and highly curated sound, evidenced by his upcoming debut producer compilation, Genesis FM. Known for his work with major artists including Drake, Yeat, and Travis Scott, BNYX's artistic vision blends European dance music rhythms with contemporary hip-hop deliveries and progressive metal bass undertones, creating a distinct fusion sound. BNYX's creative process is deeply rooted in eclectic influences. His sonic breakthroughs stemmed from exposure to diverse genres, including industrial techno from a Jessa Felstein live show, progressive metal from his upbringing, and observing the flow dynamics of artists like Migos. A pivotal moment involved rearranging a Drake track, transforming a halftime beat into an up-tempo Miami bass track, which heavily influenced much of his work. His studio aesthetic reflects this curation, featuring items sourced from various locations, such as Etsy finds, faux cement walls from Miami, and custom soundproofing panels. This visual and auditory layering is central to his approach. BNYX's collaborations have been transformative. He first connected with the UK underground eccentric Lancey Foo, whose unconventional beats introduced him to hidden instrumental textures. Subsequently, his partnership with Yeat proved to be a significant catalyst. BNYX was captivated by Yeat's unique melodic layering and production techniques, leading to collaborations like Tonka 2, which showcased an otherworldly sonic quality. BNYX stated that working with Yeat fundamentally changed his expressive capabilities. The experience of touring with Drake further refined his direction. Observing the all-female audience, Drake brought in inspired BNYX to tailor Yeat's sound, focusing on strong sing-along hooks and spacing, culminating in the pop-leaning track, Kame Ngo. This period also spurred BNYX to actively fuse the Miami bass of Rich Baby Daddy with French club tones and progressive metal bass. BNYX's ability to align disparate elements is also evident in his work with Quavo, where he successfully integrated Quavo's flow from Amigos' track onto industrial techno cadences, creating a powerful BNYX superpower on Genesis FM. The album features vocalists ranging from Kid Cudi to Don Toliver, with Foo providing a potent, dark monotone delivery on the track, Squeeze. Originating from a family band in Philadelphia, BNYX's musical curiosity was sparked by his father's avant-garde fusion of Creole, American gospel, and compa rhythms. This early exposure to left-of-center blending laid the groundwork for his current experimental style. Now raising 2 daughters in Los Angeles, BNYX continues to embrace new influences, experimenting with Pakistani and German dance styles, solidifying his position as a key figure in the evolving sound of modern hip-hop. Scrutiny mounts on Minnesota quarterback Drake Lindsay ahead of the 2027 NFL Draft. Following previous speculation, including the author's own contribution to the hype surrounding Lindsay, recent analysis is questioning whether there is sufficient conviction to label him a big riser. This skepticism follows a previous prediction made last year regarding Fernando Mendoza, who was identified as a potential future star after the 2025 NFL Draft. The current discourse surrounding Lindsay reflects a shift in opinion regarding the perceived upside of the quarterback prospect. Orange County Philanthropy saw significant activity across several key nonprofit organizations in recent events. Ronald McDonald House, Orange County celebrated its 17th annual Walk for Kids, raising a record-breaking $430,000 to support families with hospitalized children, with over 1,300 walkers and donors participating. The event highlighted the legacy of the Hill family, who inspired the founding of the global organization. Teams like Talinvest Capital, Inc., led the fundraising efforts. Meanwhile, Cristo Rey Orange County High School secured over $2 million at its 3rd annual Viva Gala, which supported the school's mission to provide an affordable, college preparatory option for working-class students. The gala attracted over 400 community leaders, and the school is expanding its permanent campus. Cristo Rey's unique corporate work-study program connects students with over 60 local companies. In music education, the Drake Gives raised $150,000 at its 6th annual fundraiser, bringing its cumulative total to over $900,000. The organization focuses on providing music education to underserved children through partnerships with the Save the Music Foundation. Founder Alec Glasser emphasized that access to music can change lives, noting that the event is on track to surpass the $1 million mark. The coverage also noted a correction regarding a previous funding commitment to the Irvine Unified School District by the Irvine Company and Donald Bren Foundation. Kennedi Drake is set to make a significant leap into television news, preparing to join WLBT in Jackson, Mississippi, following a highly decorated tenure at the University of Southern Mississippi. Drake is graduating with honors in digital journalism and has established herself as a formidable talent in the field. Her dedication to journalism was forged by a lifelong admiration for television news, including the Today show, which inspired her passion for connecting with diverse communities and bringing untold stories to light. Drake has accumulated numerous accolades throughout her studies. Most recently, she was named the 2026 Television Student Broadcaster of the Year by the Mississippi Association of Broadcasters. She also became the first 2-time recipient of the MAB Student Scholarship in 2025. Her practical experience includes internships at WLBT and KOMU-8, as well as a prestigious fellowship at the University of Missouri, where she produced news stories. Her time at Southern Miss has been transformative. Drake credits the Student Media Center and the Roy Howard Community Journalism Center for teaching her how to uncover rare stories and build trust with community members. She reported on critical issues in underserved areas across southeast Mississippi, covering topics such as police officer retention, school funding, and rural broadband expansion, with her work featured on outlets including WDAM, WLOX, and the Mississippi Free Press. As a multimedia journalist, Drake served as the main anchor for SMTV, informing the Southern Miss community on national, campus, and local news, while also hosting radio content for WSM 88.5 FM. Beyond her journalism, she was deeply involved in campus life, serving as a color guard member for 4 years and as a resident assistant for McCarty Residence Hall. Faculty and staff have lauded Drake's achievements. Dr. Jason Beverly, director of the Student Media Center, described her journey as extraordinary, noting her initial spark and hunger for storytelling. Dr. Ed Simpson, director of the School of Media and Communication, emphasized that Drake seized every opportunity, citing her intelligence and preparedness for her future career. Drake expressed her excitement about starting at WLBT, noting that Jackson holds a special place for her due to family ties and the inspiration drawn from WLBT journalists during her internship. She concluded that her experiences at Southern Miss have reinforced her commitment to using journalism to educate, uplift, and inform the community.